I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please Lord, give me a sign.
Hello everyone, welcome back to V Squad TV. Taehyung once again captured the world's attention at the Grand TIRTIR event, and the entire atmosphere changed from the moment he entered the venue. The dramatic red lights reflected off the luxurious stage set, but it was Taehyung who captivated everyone's attention, as if the entire room stopped breathing. From the moment he appeared, his elegant aura and natural charisma mercilessly engulfed the entire atmosphere. The guests who filled the room reacted immediately upon seeing him standing confidently in a perfectly fitted brown suit. Many influencers in attendance were seen clutching their chests, as if trying to calm their suddenly racing heartbeats. Just one glance at Taehyung left some of them completely speechless. One of the most talked about moments was when Taehyung stood in front of the large red TIRTIR installation, and the soft light shone on his face at the perfect angle. Photographers jostled for position, realizing they were capturing a unique visual. Taehyung's handsomeness wasn't just visible, it was felt, and that left everyone speechless for a moment. Several young Korean artists in attendance appeared shocked by Taehyung's aura. Some covered their mouths and whispered to their managers, as if in disbelief at seeing him so close. A famous female singer even looked away, her cheeks suddenly turning red as Taehyung stared at her. Her reaction was captured on camera by fans and immediately went viral on social media. Global influencers from America, Japan, and even Thailand posted their own reactions. One wrote, "I can't breathe, he's too handsome," while another wrote, "Taehyung's visuals should be illegal." Many admitted to trembling as they watched him move slowly to pose for the camera. Taehyung's handsomeness truly radiated a halo effect that captivated everyone. When Taehyung smiled softly during one photo shoot, the room seemed to melt. One Korean beauty influencer was even seen holding her friend's shoulder while holding back a small scream. They kept repeating "Omo, Omo," while shaking their heads in disbelief. That smile, though it only appeared for a split second, was enough to instantly break the atmosphere with gasps of admiration. Even the usually confident male models appeared stunned. One of them was caught on camera standing there, swallowing hard, his eyes never leaving Taehyung. Many joked that it was the first time a top Korean model had felt insecure about their own appearance while in the same room as Taehyung. When Taehyung dipped his head slightly to adjust his necklace chain, the guests in the front row immediately looked at each other, as if in unison, trying to determine if they had just witnessed the most handsome scene of the year. The simple gesture looked like a slow-motion scene from a high-budget romantic film. Several international guests even confessed that they felt like they were looking at a living statue. Taehyung's handsomeness was considered too immaculate, too symmetrical, and too enchanting to be real. One Japanese influencer even called him a visual more perfect than the concept of anime beauty. Meanwhile, the senior artists were seen smiling proudly and nodding slowly. They seemed to understand that Taehyung possessed a distinctly star-like aura, a charisma that no stylist could teach or polish. It emanated naturally from the way he stood, moved, and even gazed into the camera. As Taehyung slowly walked toward another photocall area, a wave of whispers immediately followed his steps. "He's too handsome. Can a human really be that beautiful?" rang out from several guests. Even the event staff couldn't help but smile as they gazed at him. One of the most dramatic moments occurred when the lights dimmed slightly, leaving only a soft red glow behind him. The shadow of Taehyung's face was perfectly cast, forming such an artistic silhouette that many immediately pulled out their phones. The resulting photo even looked like an international movie poster. There was also an influencer who burst into tears because she felt unprepared to see Taehyung in person. "He's unreal. I don't know what to say," she said, her voice trembling. Her friend simply nodded, trying to reassure her, but she herself seemed on the verge of tears from awe. Several more senior artists were also amazed at how the atmosphere of the room changed just because one person entered. They said that Taehyung carried a winning aura, something rare for any idol. And indeed, every step he took felt confident yet warm. Meanwhile, a renowned fashion stylist who attended the event admitted to being struck by the perfect harmony between Taehyung's suit and TIRTIR's red theme. The color combination made his skin look even more radiant, his eyes even sharper, and his facial lines more defined. "He's like a moving painting," the stylist said. When Taehyung stood expressionless, guests felt their hearts pound because he looked so charismatic and mysterious. But when he smiled, the entire room transformed into a warm and gentle space. The combination of these two visuals left many influencers speechless. They could only record, stare, and be captivated. Several young artists who are usually very active at public events appeared more subdued that day. Many later admitted in their posts that they were completely speechless when they saw Taehyung. "I don't know what to do. He's too handsome," wrote one young actress. And when Taehyung put both hands in his pockets, the room completely lost control. The simple pose caused everyone to simultaneously lean in to take a closer photo. "How can someone look this good just by standing still?" commented an international model. A Thai influencer even froze for almost a minute after seeing Taehyung. Her friend shook her shoulder and asked, "Are you okay?" But she only replied quietly, "I've never seen a man this handsome in my life." Taehyung's good looks were the biggest talking point throughout the event. Even when the interview session began, several reporters seemed to lose focus and were busy whispering to each other about his too high-level visuals. Some even begged for more photos. The TIRTIR company itself admitted they didn't expect Taehyung's presence to have such a profound impact. They witnessed the room fill with cameras, cheers of admiration, and bated breath. All of this happened simply because of the presence of one man in an elegant brown suit. As Taehyung moved to examine the TIRTIR products on display, influencers followed behind, capturing every second of the moment. They didn't want to miss a single expression on the face of the man considered a global visual icon. Some invited guests even admitted to feeling nervous around him. "My hands were shaking," said a beauty blogger, showing a video of herself shaking from being so mesmerized by Taehyung. When Taehyung looked directly into the camera, the photographers nearly collided with each other. They knew that gaze would become a golden image that would spread around the world in minutes. And indeed, the photo trended within minutes of the event. Even several international celebrities who saw the photos and videos from afar immediately commented on social media, writing about how incredibly handsome Taehyung was and how he looked like the lead character in an Oscar-winning romantic drama. And as usual, Taehyung's final smile before leaving the photo booth became the most replayed moment by fans, influencers, and artists alike. It was genuine, gentle, and deadly all at once. Everyone in attendance left the event with the same sentence in mind: Taehyung is too handsome for this world. The TIRTIR event that day wasn't just another beauty event. It turned into a celebration of Taehyung's visuals, a moment when his handsomeness left the entire industry speechless. And that's what made his presence once again prove that he's more than just an idol. He's a global visual phenomenon that can't be repeated, imitated, and forgotten.
Lord, give me a sign, a sign. That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry